Hello guys, how are you? And welcome back to Better Than Relegation with Huddersfield. I'm John, or Old Man Sudor, or whatever you want to call me. It's absolutely fine. And we'll get straight into it. As you can see, since the last game, we've played quite a lot of games actually. Last episode was obviously the 1-1 against Chelsea. We should have won it. They scored in the 95th minute or something stupid like that, 94th minute. Yeah, it really felt sort of like we should have won that. And as you can see, we actually went on a bit of a bad run after that. We lost 3-0 to Tottenham. We then played lost 5-1 to Man U actually as well. They just absolutely battered us, but there was nothing we could do. They just were so much better side than us, it felt like. We then lost to Leicester and Southampton 1-1 and 2-0. Own goal there against Leicester, and Southampton were just too good. Southampton are flying high actually at the moment. They're doing really, really well. Then we seemed to turn it around when we hit January. We won 3-1 against Everton at home. Really good result for us there, as you can see. We then beat Sheffield Wednesday in the FA Cup, and then we got a couple of draws against Fulham and West Ham. Probably should have done a little bit better, especially against Fulham really, as they had a man sent off, but it wasn't losses, so it was a decent result. We then played Leeds in the FA Cup. Got a 2-1 win over them, as you'd expect, it being Leeds in the division below us. Then Cardiff 1-0. Again, we're only just winning these games, but we're winning them. But as you can see, we are getting players injured. Mbez and Mui getting injured in this game. And then we played Brighton. Pitchard got injured in this game. It's just, injuries have been coming quite thick and fast, actually. I think there might have been a couple more injuries somewhere. Can't quite remember. There it was. Lossie got injured there as well. So, we've had a lot of injuries, so I think overall we've done absolutely fantastic. We've had some good results. Had a little bit of a blip, as to be expected, especially when you take on the likes of Chelsea, Tottenham and Man U, one after another. It's going to be tough. I mean, Chelsea even is there as well. I mean, we got a good result against Chelsea, but Tottenham and Man U there. Leicester and Southampton are decentish sides. So overall, I feel like we've done reasonably well. Arsenal today as well, which is going to be really, really difficult. It doesn't mean we stay in 8th. We are in this sort of position. We're sort of heading up the rest almost. As you can see, Man U only just above us as well. Like I said, there's Southampton in 5th spot, actually flying along, doing really, really well. They're actually doing fantastic for them. Arsenal only on 41 points, so really we're not too far behind them. We're probably safe from relegation now, which is a fantastic result for us. That's what we wanted to do, but it'd still be nice to finish in this sort of 8th or 9th position. We have been through the January transfer window as well, so we have made a couple of signings, and if I go to the transfer history, you'll see so anything from below Amada basically is us. That was who they brought in the January, or before beginning of the season, basically before we joined them. So we bought Bruno Paulista from Sporting, Brazilian 23-year-old defensive midfielder, or can play midfield as well. I think he looks really good. I think he could be a really good player. Still young, still needs to build up a couple of games now. I think he could be a fantastic player for us. We then got Alexander Hack as a backup for our central defensive duties. 25 years old. Again, has a lot of potential, could improve quite a bit. I don't think he's a bad player at all. He's a good cover for us at the moment. We then got Pedro Chivilla from Liverpool on loan. 21-year-old Spanish, looks really good actually. I think defensive midfielder, can move forward if we need him to. I think he looks like a fantastic player, and it's probably someone that really we all should be sort of starting looking out for. I don't know if he's actually played. Obviously he hasn't played sort of any games I know of for Liverpool. Obviously we can't see sort of like last season. It didn't look like he did. He went off on loan to Holland for a couple of years, played there, but I think next season or two he could be a player we could be having to look at for breaking into that Liverpool squad maybe. And then the last person, Scott Sinclair from Celtic. There's probably not a lot I need to say about this guy. I think we all know who he is. Obviously ex-Villa player, so I knew him quite well. Really good player on the left-hand side. Probably should have done a bit more. I mean, he was one of these players who would lit up stuff sort of around when he was around sort of the Chelsea Swansea place. Went off to Man City and just really didn't ever really click, did it? It didn't really ever do anything. He had 2 good seasons at Aston Villa, which got him the move to Celtic, and he sort of done pretty well at Celtic overall. We got him really good, 2.2 million. I think it's a good bit of business for us overall. I think we've got a really good deal there. So yeah, I mean, especially as well with Emenza getting injured for, I think it's like he was injured for like 2 months. He's out still for another 8 days, 2 weeks. It didn't help, you know, with him being injured. Pritchard's injured for like 2-3 months as well. We really needed someone on that wing who could help us out. So overall, I thought it was a good bit of business for us for the price that we were paying for him. Yeah, I was really happy overall with it. So yeah, let me know what you think about the signings we've made. I feel like we've strengthened the squad. We've brought in a bit of cover in some of the positions we needed to. The only thing I would have liked to have maybe done is bring in a striker, but they cost big money and we couldn't really afford that. But overall, I still think we've done a really good bit of business, and I think we've got a really good, strong side who can probably finish in that mid-table position where we were hoping to finish overall. Yeah, and that's about it. Like I said, we've got injuries, we've brought in new players. It's all been going reasonably well, but it's a difficult game today against Arsenal. We did draw against them 2-2 in the other fixture, so we're at home today, so you'd hopefully think we might get a chance to get a little bit more. I've done a little bit of swapping around just to try and keep some players happy and that sort of stuff. We've got fitness issues and everything like that, but this is the team we're going to go with, and I think we should do okay. We'll see how we get on. It's going to be difficult. Arsenal, one of those teams that if they play their best, they're one of the best in the country. If they play like Arsenal can play at times, they're just an average side. They're a very strange one. What can we say? The media give you lots of. We'll say that it's gone quite well. We'll give them a passionate talk as well. And I really have got to stop just looking at the screen and actually look at the camera, haven't I? Because I keep doing that. Overall, what can we say? We look good in training, and let's see how we get on. Yeah, I'm not expecting to beat them, but we'll see if we can. We've got a bit more of a cautious, defensive sort of counter-attacking style, but not too dissimilar to what we have been playing and doing quite well in. I just feel with these being a hard one, they've brought Ward-Prowse from Southampton, but he cost them a nice, pretty penny. But they've got a chance now with a corner as Prowse puts it in. We do clear it, but only as far as Ozil. Ozil takes a shot, and it could have been a blinder because it's Ozil. It could have been an absolutely crazy goal. It could have been in the stands somewhere, and it obviously was in the stands. 10 minutes gone though, and things are looking pretty good. As you'd expect, they have shots, but not many on target. We are playing counter-attacking, so we're expecting them to have a bit of possession. We're expecting them to have shots. It's all about making sure that we can break on this chances and see how we get on. As they put the ball in, Ozil gets the goal. You know what? If it had been anyone else, I'd have been happy for him to score. But it's fact it's Ozil, and I don't like him. I really don't like him. But yeah, they got a bit lucky here with the rebound. Ozil then just in a good position, quite an easy goal for him, and we go 1-0 down, which is not the best of starts. We'll demand a little bit more, see if we can get something back out of this at the moment. If this doesn't work, we'll maybe change tactics a little bit and go for sort of a bit more of what we were playing before and see if we can get something back out of it. As Ransby takes the shot, 2 shots, I mean both times, both of them have been from a bit of distance, or you know, pulling it back a little bit to this sort of area, and we're getting caught out there just a little bit more. I mean that was a bit of a tasty challenge there. They header it out, I mean squares it off, and Ramsey does what Ramsey does and scores the goal. 2-0 down. It's not started well at all, and I feel like we need to change things up. We're going to change the tactics, go to this formation, which is sort of what we were playing a bit more beforehand, a bit more attacking, a little bit more pressing, that sort of stuff, and see if that will do it. Put them under a bit of pressure maybe. It can't hurt at the end of the day, but the highlight's still standing, and what's going on? They're coming forward slowly. Ozil with the ball now. Ramsey with the ball. I mean, is this just because I made a change, or is it actually a chance from as they put the ball in? Abangham can't quite get it into the back of the net, and 36 minutes gone. I mean, we're 2-0 down, but I don't think they've got Pritchard as well. They just pilchard Southampton. It looks a bit like that, doesn't it? As they come forward now, we get the ball. We might have a break here. We might be getting swarmed a bit. Like as he takes that's a bit of an ambitious shot from that far out. Leicester 2-0 up against West Ham. West Ham are doing absolutely terrible bottom of the league. Cardiff and Bournemouth are there as well. Wolves and Newcastle not too far off. We'll make that change there. We've got the ball though. We're starting to get a little bit more into this. As we got a chance here, maybe get a goal. Oh no, we couldn't quite get it. That was a shame. I thought we might get a chance there. As half time, we're 2-0 down, but we started getting back into it a little bit. What we're going to say, show me something in the second half, and just see if we can. We'll maybe make 1 or 2 changes soon if need be. But yeah, I mean, it's Arsenal, so are we really that worried about if we lose to them? It's just the fact we've got Man City in the FA Cup next. Doesn't really help a lot, but we'll see. You never know. You never know, do you? But we started to get into this game a bit. I feel like this attacking formation's gone. We've got another chance, one-on-one with the keeper. Can't quite slip it past him, and it's a throw-in for us. And that's the end of the highlight, unfortunately. But we've got back into this game a little bit. We're starting to have some chances. Maybe 1 or 2 little changes, and that will really help us out. No, Sinclair's been injured. That's not good. Sinclair's been injured. Please don't be for long. What's he actually injured? A potential fire injury. I hope he hasn't been injured for too long. Right. Who's not playing particularly well? Bruno, you can come off for Williams as well. And let's just leave it at that for now. I can't believe Sinclair's been injured. You buy a player. It's actually funny enough. This has happened in my Manager's Journey, my other series, my long-term series. This exact same thing's happened. I brought a player, decent player. Thought he'd really help out with us. He's a defender and he's been injured for 3 months. So yeah, please don't be like that. As the Arsenal come forward now. I almost said Southampton then. Arsenal come forward, well back with the ball, gives it to Aubameyang, who takes a shot and it goes wide. 63 minutes though, and I still feel like we could get something out of this. I still feel like we could at least get a goal or 2. We just need to take our chances a little bit more. I mean, we've had 6 shots, 4 on target, but we just haven't had really any clear. We've had 1 clear-cut chance, so really we've definitely deserved a goal, I feel. Anyway, that's what I was trying to say. 70 minutes gone though, and we are still 2-0 down. It's not looking great. We might have a chance here with a free kick. It's straight against the wall. Williams is going to collect it, gets it out wide. Might get a cross in here. Can we get something here? Get a chance. It was a shot, but we've got maybe. Just let it go out, guys. Just let it go out. It's all right. I mean, he could have got there. He could have got there. I swear he could have. 75 minutes gone, and things are still not looking fantastic for us. Where else can we change things? We haven't got anyone who can play really out on the right at the moment. Left sides, we could put low on there. Drum's not playing particularly well either. It looks like we're going to lose it 2-0, but there's still 5 minutes or 8 minutes left to go, so we've got a chance. We still might have a chance of at least pulling a goal back or something like that. As it's a throw in to us, we get it down the wing. What can we do here? Cuts inside, got plenty of room, gets it out wide now. Can we do anything down this line? It gets past 1 player, puts a cross in. We get the ball, but again, we just don't have that killer instinct to really finish it off. As they've got a free kick now, it's against the wall. Bertrand's got the ball now, gives it to Socrates, who is holding the ball well. He's a decent, strong central defender. You'd expect him to do that. 15 seconds of normal time left, 4 minutes of extra time. I mean, we'll take a 2-0 loss, 2-1 maybe. As it just goes wide. It just went wide. I mean, we've had our chances, and I really do feel like we deserve a little bit more out of this game than we've got. As Welbeck cuts the ball now, comes forward, gets down the line. What are they going to do here? They pass it to Ozil, to Ramsey. Niles has got the ball now. Ramsey's got it. I mean, they're just passing it around the back. Surely the time's ticking away, and that's it. We lose it 2-0. I feel like we did a good effort though. I feel like we should have got. I say we're far from pleased, but I feel like we should have got a bit more out of that really than we did overall. Man City next day is not going to be good. How long's it in Sinclair? 2 to 3. Okay. Great. Torn hamstring. So both our decent wingers are injured. Really? Lolly, 1 goal from triggering the clause. Right, someone gets sacked from Blackburn. Right, guys, where does that put us in the league? We stay 9th. Well, we're 9th now. Leicester go ahead of us. overall, it could have been a little bit better. Schedule wise, when are we going to come back? Well, I think we'll come back for the Liverpool game, and then we'll come back for the end of the season or something like that. So I will see you guys for the next episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Remember to like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. Come and check my other series out as well, The Manager's Journey. Thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure as always. I'll see you on the next episode. Bye for now.